Welcome everyone. I am super excited to have you all here for this HSE onboarding explainer. We are jumping right in today because we've got some absolutely crucial ground to cover regarding the exact emergency fire protocols you need to follow on this construction site. Now I know safety briefings can sometimes feel a bit routine, but I really need your total focus here. Why? Because what we're talking about today could quite literally save your life.
I want you to honestly ask yourselves this right now. If a fire suddenly broke out right where you're sitting, do you know exactly what to do? In a real emergency, hesitation, confusion, and second-guessing, yeah, those are your absolute worst enemies. You need a mental blueprint ready to go, and that is exactly what we are building together today.
To build out that blueprint, we're going to follow the exact chronology of a real emergency. We'll start with the 3 fire classes, talk about choosing the right extinguisher, move into evaluating and fighting the fire, go over our emergency evacuation procedures, and finally look at correct incident reporting.
Okay, kicking things off with part 1, the 3 fire classes. Basically, before you ever try to fight a fire, you absolutely have to know your enemy.
Look, not all fires are the same, right? And treating them like they are is a really dangerous mistake. Out here on the site, we categorize fires into 3 main classes. Class A is your ordinary solid combustibles. Think wood, paper, rubber, everyday plastics. Then you've got Class B, which involves flammable liquids and gases like oil, petrol, or solvents. And finally, Class C. This covers energized electrical equipment. Keep these 3 distinct categories locked in your mind.
Moving on to part 2. Once you know what's burning, you have to choose the right extinguisher. You've got to pick the right tool for the job.
As you walk around, you're going to see a variety of extinguisher stations set up across the site. Now, obviously, the goal is to never actually need them. That's exactly why our no smoking zones are strictly enforced and why gas cylinders must always be kept in designated, secure storage. But if a fire does happen, grabbing the wrong extinguisher in a total panic, that can actually make things a whole lot worse.
So let's break this down. Water extinguishers, those are strictly for Class A solid materials, only Class A. If you spray water on an electrical fire or burning oil, it is highly dangerous. Next up is powder. This is your versatile all-rounder for Classes A, B, and C because it chemically interferes with the fire itself. Then there's CO2, which is specifically designed for Class C electrical fires. But listen up, as your HSE trainer, I have to emphasize a massive warning here. CO2 literally kills the fire by stripping away oxygen. That means in confined spaces or poorly ventilated areas, there's a severe asphyxiation risk for you. Plus, the horn on those units gets dangerously cold, so watch your hands. Oh, and no matter which one you use, remember the technique. Always use a side-to-side sweeping motion and aim right at the base of the flames, not the top.
All right, Section 3, Evaluating and Fighting the Fire. Let's talk about your initial response and how to put this knowledge into action.
A tiny spark can turn into a massive blaze in literally under 60 seconds. So, you have to follow this exact logic flow instantly. First, shout fire, fire, fire at the top of your lungs to alert everyone around you. Second, take a quick second to think, can I actually handle this or do I need backup? Third, if you decide to fight it, evaluate your tools and grab the correct extinguisher. And fourth, and this is key, if you cannot handle it, do not force it. Hit that alarm immediately.
I want to be perfectly clear about something. Absolutely do not play the hero. If you are doing welding or cutting operations, always make sure you are wearing your mandatory fire-resistant PPE. But if a fire breaks out and gas cylinders are involved, keep your distance. If it's too big for a single portable extinguisher, drop your tools and walk away. Honestly, you should only ever attempt to fight a fire if you are 100% sure your back is to a safe, completely unobstructed exit. Never let the flames get between you and your way out.
Which brings us to part 4. Emergency evacuation procedures. If that alarm sounds, the situation is officially out of your hands, and our priority shifts entirely to a structured evacuation.
We have a very specific 5-level protocol designed to get every single person out safely and without chaos.
The absolute second you hear that alarm, you are in Level 1. Stop whatever you are doing immediately. Put the tools down. Level 2. Tap the shoulders of anyone around you who might have ear protection on or can't hear over the machinery. Level 3. Listen to your supervisors and the HSE staff and follow their lead. Level 4. Get yourself directly to the designated muster point, also known as the assembly point. And Level 5. You stay there. You only return to work after the alarm has fully stopped and leadership has officially given the all clear.
Okay, the final piece of the puzzle. Section 5, correct incident reporting. Once you're safely standing at that muster point, communication is your next big job.
You have to relay exactly what you saw to the security office, the HSC manager, or our emergency response team. But listen, you can't just jump on the radio and panic. You have to give them structured, actionable details so they can mount a proper, effective response.
So you need to clearly and concisely give them these 4 mandatory pieces of information. Number 1, what kind of incident is it? What exactly is burning? Number 2, where is it? Give them the exact location on the site. Number 3, what's the status? Is the fire spreading rapidly or is it contained? And number 4, who is hurt? Give the names of anyone injured and make sure to give your own name too. Keep it quick, keep it factual, and keep it clear.
So let's wrap this up with a single most important takeaway of the day. We can always rebuild structures, we can easily replace damaged tools and equipment, but we absolutely cannot replace you. Your life is the priority. Will you remember to put your own safety above property the next time that alarm rings? Keep these protocols fresh in your mind, stay super alert out there, and above all, stay safe. Catch you next time.